I am using this Pokemon.
What's going on, YouTube? Zabbas of the Water here, bringing you my first Wi-Fi battle to this channel, or X and Y Wi-Fi battle, but you guys know what I mean. So, allow me to explain my team. I have got a Tyrantrum, which is not offensive. It is actually a defensive impish set with max defense and HP, and stealth rocks for, well, hazards, which I'm actually considering switching out, but for a few battles, that's what you guys are going to see. Florius, which is my specially defensive wall, and when I say wall, I mean wall. This thing walls like no one's business. Kangaskhan, which is my mega, but also works pretty well for as a physical attacker. Well, pretty much it is a physical attacker, and I'm running a unique set on it. I mean, I'm not running that set anymore because it was just too situational, but I wanted to try this set first. Aegislash, which is my bulky attacker, and screw Swords Dance Aegislash, I'm not using it. This thing has got a little surprise instead. Talonflame, which is my Adamant Gale Wing set with Life Orb, and Greninja, which, well, Greninja can really do whatever it wants. I mean, it can't go defensive, but as far as physically offensive and specially offensive, with Protean, it can do whatever it wants. And it just so happens mine is a specially offensive Protean set with spikes. But I took up so much time explaining my team, I'm going to have to run through my opponents just real quick. He's got the Imposter Ditto. Talon, I'm guessing that it's Gale Wings Talonflame. I'm not sure. It might be, it might not be. Medicham, which is probably his Mega. Greninja, I'm going to guess it's especially offensive, but I doubt it has spikes like mine does. Aegislash, well, it's an Aegislash. It's either standard or non-standard. So it's either Swords Dance or it doesn't. And it's probably going to have King Shield either way. And Hydreigon, which is an absolute beast of a threat back from the old generation. So enough with that, let's get to it. My battle today is against a YouTuber, or I'm assuming YouTuber, whose in-game name is Scott. I'm sorry, man, I don't remember what your name is. We actually had this battle on a stream of mine. He's going to start off with Hydreigon as I start off with Tyrantrum to try and get up the rocks. However, I did not predict this kind of setup, so I go into my Florges, which is going to be immune to the Draco Meteor, and I can just go for the Wish, well, not really predicting, but I'm going to go ahead and Wish Pass out back into my Tyrantrum because it can take physical hits. And he surprises me with the Steel Wing, but it really didn't matter that that Steel Wing missed, and I'll show you guys why, or correction, you'll see later in the battle. So knowing he's going to switch, I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks as he brings out his wow, okay. Let's just call it Aegislash. As he brings out his Aegislash, and it does a lot of damage with a Sacred Sword. However, I am able to counter and kill with a Crunch because I am defensive, I'm bulky as hell, and that did almost nothing. So here comes Medicham, and I'm predicting the Mega, but I'm not thinking that he might go for the Fighting type move, but I'm not sure. So I just go into my Aegislash just to be safe, and he goes for the Fire Punch. Holy crap! That is going to hurt. I'm actually surprised I took that. Thank goodness for max HP. But he's going to pull back, go into his Muppets NC-17, and I'm going to go for the King Shield. But because of that switch, I'm going to be able to go for another King Shield and get a little more leftover recoveries. And I'm thinking that this Hydreigon is choiced in some way. So I'm going to just pretty much scat it out. He's going to go for the Flamethrower, and this will pretty much tell me if it's choiced or not. I mean, it may not be. I send out Florius as he goes for Flamethrower, and that does almost nothing. I mean, really, just like nothing. And he's going to pull back, and I'm guessing it might be choiced. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is. as I just go for the Wish, intending to Wish Pass out. Florges is really a fantastic pivot switch for especially offensive Pokemon. Now, he misses the Steel Wing again, but again, I'm telling you guys, it doesn't matter. Watch this damage. It does less than, like maybe a third. It does about a third to my Tyrantrum, and plus I was going to recover off, well, man, less than a third, and I was going to recover off the damage with, I was going to recover off the damage with Wish. Plus, I have Citrus Berry, so really, it just didn't matter. But after the Steel Wings, I'm going to be able to attack myself with a combo of Crunch and Dragon Claw, which I did mix up the moveset this time. So it's not running, it's now running a Rock-type move. Anyway, he goes into his Medicham, predicts my switch. However, I think that, you know, I've been switching a lot. He's probably going to predict that. So I just end up going for Crunch as he goes for a Zen Headbutt and Bullet Punch to knock me out. However, if he'd just gone straight for the Bullet Punch, he would have knocked me out instead of having to waste a turn. So I'm going to go into my Talonflame, which has the priority Gale Wings, and that just straight up knocks out Medicham, which is awesome. I'm guessing I outsped and he went for Bullet Punch or something, or I don't really know. And he sends out his Hydreigon, and after Stealth Rock's damage, I'm positive that I can just one-shot this thing with the Gale Wings, Life Orb, Damage, Adamant, you know, all the good stuff, and I do. Talonflame, you are amazing, even without a band or Swords Dance or anything. Just straight up Life Orb is really good. So he goes into his Ditto now, and I really can't see me switching into anything safely. And I think that my Talonflame has done its job, so I'm just going to let it go. You did a great job, buddy, and I'm really proud of you. So I go into my Aegislash knowing that he's, well, not knowing, but almost positive he's locked in. As he goes into his Captain Ginyu, and I knew he would switch, because he was not going to go for a Brave Bird. So that means the best option, I should say, he had was to go into his Greninja. And before he changes type, if he is the Protean set, I can hit it with that Sacred Sword, which just, oh god, this is such a good battle. And I'm absolutely loving this generation, this competitive team. So he goes into his Ditto again, and goes for Shadow Sneak, and again, I'm thinking, okay, I want to see what it's going to go for. Aegislash, you did a great job. And I'm just going to send out my Kangaskhan, go for that Scrappy Focus Punch, and knock out Ditto, ending the battle. So, GG, man. I will definitely leave your link in the description. Just send me a PM telling me who you are. On to the talk of the day. Today's talk of the day, I really don't have much to talk about. I mean, I have a lot that I want to do for my talk of the days. I have a lot I want to say in them, but it's kind of like predicated on me recording some stuff or doing some stuff prior. So that's, it puts me in a tough spot, and I kind of have to make up stuff on the spot for the talk of the day, which, you know, isn't bad, but it's a little annoying. So I guess we can just go with something generic. What did you guys think of my team? I mean, you didn't get to see Greninja, but you pretty much saw everyone else, so you know the sets. So leave your comments down below. I will be able to see them, not using Google+. Hint, hint. And I will see you guys next time. Be sure to check out the artists that make these videos possible, guys. Also, like and subscribe if you happen to like the video. Or if you'd like some help recording your X and Y battles, shoot me a PM on YouTube or Skype, and I'll get back to you.